have to say, I really enjoy those thumbnail pictures. You know, I get to just, yeah. I love going live. I literally hate making videos now because I love going live because it's what's happening right now. You get to come into my world right now and see what I'm doing right now, and I love it. I just love it. So we have been making gummies. We're being all nice and sanitary with these because these here ain't just playing. So we're wearing our gloves and sanitizing everything. And we're getting ready for gummy class. And we're perfecting our gummies. And I've found a couple of other recipe ideas that I want to play with, because when I do teach y'all how to make gummies, make sure that I teach you the most awesome possible recipe ever, and I want to know all the pitfalls. And we discovered some pitfalls when it comes to chocolate that we're going to teach you. There's things I know that you should never do. And but would you put these in the well, actually I need to put these in the freezer. There's 1,400 milligrams of CBD in these chocolates. I just hope they come out okay, right? So I'm putting them in the freezer.
Probably not long.
Huh?
Probably not for long.
Leave them in there for long, or? Yeah, don't leave them in there long. That's right. And I'm over here. I hope I'm making lollipops. I couldn't swear to it though yet. I haven't seen a lollipop. I've tried to make them a couple of times, and we've had some failed situations. But I'm doing all this hard work, and I'm spending all this money here because I really want to teach y'all guys how to do it good. And have all of this hard work all completely done, so that you'll literally just have the perfect little recipe, and I can sit and teach you all the little things that you need to know, everything you don't ever need to know, because I know, because I tried, and everything you should do. I want to be able to teach that and do a good job with it. So, oh, how wonderful. All right. And so we learned a little bit of something with the last ones. Those were supposed to be lollipops. You notice they're not in lollipop form. We've been having a good time with it though. We've not been we've been decent. So anyway, I'm hoping that these turn into lollipops. That's what I'm hoping. There's more and more, you know, children that does utilize CBD, but the main thing is that we have a lot of people, and you know, why not make it pleasant? You know, why not make it pleasant for them? So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on the painkiller. All right, so looks like it'll pour, but I need my pouring cup. There's 3 of them, so there's one of them that's still clean that we sanitized. It's just over there in our sanitized dishes pile, right? Right there it is. I see it. No. It's on this side, actually.
Yep.
There we go. All right. Would you like to know how to get some of this right here? I'm going to teach a class on that right there with CBD, and this is hemp oil. And I'm going to tell all my secrets and how I get it. I really hate the idea of pouring this in there and then having to, leave residue in here. Because if I had glass, it would so not be like this. And this is warm. I really need a glass pourer.
Yeah.
I need a 2-cup measurer with a pretty decent spout that's glass, because I could heat that up and keep this from going solid on me as fast. But this right here being plastic, it doesn't keep the heat. So my chocolate's gonna get hard quicker, right? So we're just learning, we're playing, we're testing. And this is our mold. We got these at the Hobby Lobby. And they weren't technically lollipop molds, but the lollipop molds was a real hard plastic that wouldn't pop out. And I think it was for like that really hard candy, and that you pour in and maybe it would pop out. But I really didn't think that chocolate would pop out. Whew, whew. I swear, this glass is hot. I have to hurry. Ay, that was hot. So,
Doesn't look like 17
let's pour. Let's see what happens. I'm sorry, I'm not talking. I'm focusing on me chocolate. And I thought that I would have enough chocolate to completely. I need another clean spatula. We did the math on this chocolate,
15, huh?
and we thought that this much would give us exactly, thank you, would give us exactly 15 of these, but my math was bad. So I'm learning how to figure and calculate and do all this stuff. Of course, a lot of it I know, but I'm learning to do all this stuff because I really want to teach you how to do it. I want to teach you how to make products for your family, for one, to make your life easier and naturaler, and not have to deal with all this these man-made drugs. And then I also want to help you improve your life because you can make these and at home. And have you got an ADHD grandchild? Have you got a do you have chronic pain? Do you have do you have somebody in your life where it would be just wonderful if you could help them out with pain management? And maybe they can't afford pain management, but if you knew how to do all this stuff and how to get it and where to get it from and all this kind of stuff, then you would be able to do this for your family. So for whatever reason that you might want to make lollipops, and ask me, because I don't know. I think I'm going to make them sideways. There we go. So for whatever reason you might want to make lollipops. Oh, I've got chocolate on me. I'm getting it on me lollipop. Stick. Change gloves before adding lollipop sticks. And we got these at the Hobby Lobby too. And we had failures and we've had successes and we've wasted money, but we licked the bowl. So after it was out of production, we licked the bowl. And my back don't hurt out. How about you? Yeah. The gummies are over here, and we are going to we're going to bag them and tag them and put them on, put them out there and see if people want to try them and all that fun stuff. And I'm looking forward to it. We've already had a couple of customers try it and go, ooh, that feels better. So that's cool. And so I'm looking forward to that. So here is our chocolate lollipops. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Divide 11 into 1,400 milligrams of CBD, because we thought we would have enough for each one for at least 14 to 15 candies, but we didn't. So that's how many milligrams. So these are going to be what I might call when it hurts really bad lollipops. So you might pay 10 bucks for one of these lollipops, or maybe 20. I don't know. I got to figure it out. But this is going to knock it out of your body. This is a seriously full of CBD lollipop. 127. So we can technically say 125 milligrams. All right, so where is our parchment paper?
Behind you. Beside you.
Ah, yes. So, y'all want to see if the chocolate will come out of the mold? All right, let me go get some gloves. Ta-da! All right, so let's see if we can get that chocolate out of there. And, oh, Hillary sent me a message. Hang on. She says, put those little boogers in the freezer for 2 minutes, 10 minutes, and then try it out. We'll see. Oh, I forgot that was there for a reason. And they did. They popped right out, Hillary. But they didn't go in as successfully as they should have. So now we have CBD chocolates. So we have to figure out how much CBD is in each one of them. And because I had to deviate because of a failure to these molds, I've got small pieces and big pieces. So that means I'll have to calculate the weight differently. So if I take my scale, and we want to make sure we keep things sanitary. So we'll put some parchment on our scale, and all right. And so it is on grams, and it is tared out. Okay, so Cheryl, can you do the math on your because I got my gloves on and I don't want to touch my phone while I'm touching these candies. Okay, so I have 339 grams of candy, and we put 1,400 grams of CBD in here. So take 1,400 and divide it by 339.
4.129793513.
Okay, all right. So now, oh, hang on. All right. So now times that by 18.
74.336.
All right, so this one here has 74 point, how much?
336.
336. So we could just call it 70 milligrams for safety. All right, and then this one, okay. Tear my paper. Okay. 14 times that amount. And I'm worried that this was
57.81.
57. So we could call this a 50 milligram. But let's double check on this one. This one is 24 times.
99.11.
All right. So this one is 99.11. So this one's nearly 100, and this one was how much? 50. So, and it is. It's about half of it. So if we put 2 of these in a package, we could say around 140 to 150 milligrams of CBD. Now, how do you absolutely make for sure how much is in your candy? Take me classes, I'll tell you. And so now let's see. Oh, we have one here with an air pocket. We've lost a gram right there easily. So, but this didn't pour correctly. So, so do you want to taste it and see how it's good? Yeah. All right, let's see how much this. We had this little tidbit left over. So, okay, thought it would just break right in half, no problem at all. So, there we go. Hold your hand out. I'm going to give you pieces. There you go. There's your half. I know, right? I'd give you $1 for that. No. What do you think? It's got that little bit of extra sugar in there because we had to treat it like dough. Because it's screwed up.
I think that's one I'm crunching.
Yeah, that's the crunchies. But overall, without, because normally we wouldn't get that sugar effect. Overall, what would you think?
I do taste the CBD,
Yeah?
but you still taste the chocolate.
Is it, so for me, I didn't taste the CBD at all.
I did.
Did you? Let's see.
I have more sensitive palate.
She has a very sensitive palate. What is these? What's the foods that you don't eat? No, we don't have that much time.
No.
She is so cute. She don't eat things.
Very, very picky.
She's very, very picky, you know, and I do furnish her lunch. I furnish our lunch when we work on work days, and I'll bring perfectly decent food down here. She'll go,
Nope.
she's going the other way. Anyway, so here is some not perfected chocolates, but now I know how to perfect them because I learned trial and error, and so I'm excited if y'all would like to take these classes to learn how to do these so that you can do them right every time, because 1,000 milligrams of CBD is not cheap, and when you get your CBD and you're making something with it, you do not want it to screw up. So better me than you. So anyway, I did call the FDA today, and I can make nutritional supplements, small amounts. I can't be baking bread and cooking cakes, but I can make small things that will be packed up that, even though they're nutrition, that are, we call it nutritional supplements. But I think I'll go ahead and pursue the health department kitchen or the cottage license, one of the two. We're just gonna play with it and see what happens. Oh, do you think the lollipops might be ready? Do you think the lollipops would be ready? She says they ain't ready.
It's been barely 5 minutes.
She says it's barely been 5 minutes. I'm gonna go look. I'll be right back. All right. She was right. They're not ready yet. All right, so I bought something fun. Balls, right? I've been wanting to make red bath bombs in dragon's blood scent that are CBD infused with an eyeball looking at you. Or make it black, right? Anyway, so I got those, and these are jumbo candy eyeballs. They don't have any chocolate in them, so I think I'll be okay. I know a lot of people are rolling over in your cosmetic grave about that, maybe, but we're gonna give it a whirl. And then I found bath bomb molds, not the really good kind, but better than nothing. And I've just gotten at my wits' end with these bath bomb press people. So I even had one of them say that a customer said that I'd been trying to get in touch with him, and he sent me his email. I can get a phone number. I hate emails. I just want to call people and talk to them. But then I like to talk. Anyway, aren't these cute? I've seen people do them. The trick is to put them together and not twist. When you twist, that's when these things start popping. And then you can lay them in just in the bottom half to dry a little before you dump them out. So I bought 3 bags of them. And they had the metal ones too. They had the little, but it was just one set of metal ones. and they were considerably more expensive than these. And I know that these break, but you know, I thought, well, it'd be a good start. And we've got to move forward with our classes. So I'm going to start setting up the other CBD classes online. And try not to make a mess. Try to learn as much as possible, and try to have it to where I can teach y'all guys. I don't know. I don't know. I've gotten as far as I know how to get, maybe, with this video. Let me. There you go. Move you down a little bit. So let's see. Let's see if anybody has any questions that I can answer outside of class. Could be soap related. As they say, ask me anything. I'll answer what I can. And let's see if we've had any comments. Live chat. Ooh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Need to archive them. Archive them. Need to archive. I sure hope you can take them. Ramona. I don't even know. Oh, we got more. Oh, I got to go to the top. Oh, look at all these comments. See, oh my gosh, they're everywhere. I didn't even know y'all were asking stuff or saying anything. Nothing was popping up on my side. Usually it'll flash and then go away, flash and go away, but I haven't been getting nothing. Well, there it tries to go away again. All right. Do you use the oil or the crystals? I'm using a combination of the oil and the crystals. All right. Oh, I was reading that. I was like, somebody wants to be on a bill. If you would like to be on the heads up thing, she can't put links in to my YouTube channel. I can't type a link. I can, but she can't. But I don't have a place to do it on this phone. And so she puts in, and she puts spaces. So you just have to take the spaces out to make the link. All right, let's see what else. All right, let's see. All right. Thank you, Linda P. Linda is one of our excellent students, and she's learning tons. And let's see. There's that. Ramona, you never could sign up for the classes, okay? So were you trying to pay for a class and you couldn't? Or did you try to fill out the form and it wouldn't let you? And Hillary is who you talked to about that. And then we both, this is the classes are, we're partners in the classes. So Hillary has her job description and I have my job description. And so one of her things is helping people. So if you couldn't sign up for the class, I want you to go to www.soapykisses.com, www.soapykisses.com, and I want you to sign up for the notification emails, and I want you to send a message to Hillary letting her know what your issues are. And then if it's something I need to do, she comes back to me. But if it's something she needs to do, she sorts it. Get cake pop molds. I wonder, I went to the Hobby Lobby and they had the silicone molds. And I think they were all in this one place. And the popsicle molds were in that hard plastic, and so there was like one circular and a place for the stick and then another stick, you know, and so you could only get like 4 maybe lollipops on one sheet, and that stuff was hard as a rock. I thought to myself, you're gonna break more lollipops than to try to take them out. So this cake molds, the cake, I will look for those and see if those are better. Cake pop molds. So I'm going to look for those. Thank you, Ramona. April chocolate, my favorite. Tasting time. I'm with you, right? Let's see. Oh. Okay, so Ramona, when you go to soapykisses.com, there is a menu, and it's going to have classes available now, and then there's also classes coming in 2019. That is just a list of some of the classes that I want, because people were wanting to know what we were going to do in 2019. So I put some things, some subject matter classes that we were going to do. But to actually see the classes that's going on now, you go to classes available now, and you just scroll through. There's dates, but the dates sometimes change. That is one factor about our classes. The dates change. I'll plan. I'll plan wise, but then something will happen that somebody that's in the group, it's a hardship for them, and we want everybody to be able to enjoy the classes. So we'll ask people, do you want to wait a little bit? So like we were supposed to do a class, our final class on our soap making this weekend, but everyone responded, said, no, I need more time. So that's what we're doing. We're doing more time. And we're not worried about that at all. But just so you know, sometimes the dates will change to bend, to make the classes more useful for people. All right. Every once in a while, we get sick, too. That happens. All right. And on the CBD class, we just got somebody left. That class is almost full, and it doesn't happen till next month. So you really do need to pay for that one if you're going to take it, because I can only put so many people in that class. No, Ramona, soapykisses.com is a website. You will go to Google and type in www.soapykisses.com, and it'll take you to the website. Oh, that's good. So Ramona, Hillary is going to help you. You never could find classes coming up. Well, they are on there, and she will help you. I can't show you. Hey, may I use your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, she's got, because see, I'm talking, my phone is the recording process. Hang on a second, and I'll do a little thing. If you could get me on just clear, and you've got a Google Chrome app. Mm-hmm. Okay. Put me on that screen.
Like where you talking side, or just the Google?
Anyway, just the page where the Google Chrome is on. All right.
It should be loading the regular Google page in just a second.
All right. Do you have the Google app?
On the main screen?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't like to wait on these things. I'm bad. Right here's your Google app. So we've got. I'm just disclosing her family's picture there on the screen. So right there's our Google app. And I'm going to type in www. It missed a W. Oh, it's thinking about that. Okay. All right. soapykisses.com. All right. I'm going to hit search. I put in soapykisses.com, and it automatically bounced to the page because I put the www and the .com and everything in there. So there's the page. And so what you do is right here in this corner is a menu right here. And then I added some of those down the page, that right there. And so, and then I also, for even more easiness, it says to complete the payment process and gain entry into the classroom, you must fill out the form. So this is right there. That's her form that you fill out, and it has other instructions and then more of those little menu buttons right there as you scroll. So I'm gonna go back up to the top, hit the menu button. Oh, and your screen went off on me. It will not let me get in there now. You'll have to put your password in there. All right, so then we'll hit that button to see the classes, and it says classes available and coming classes. Don't click on coming classes, click on classes available. And then it looks the same, doesn't it? But if you scroll up, now you'll see classes. And because the top of the page, that's the same on every page. So, so what you've got is, there is the beginners go to my class, but we've just got one class left on that one, so that one's done. It's too late to jump into that one. By the way, we had one person who did not pay $20 wrap-up class, so therefore you were taken out of the classroom. But I've been told that you would like to go in and watch the videos again. So if the wrap-up class is only $20, it does say in all the material that you received that it is required that you continue to pay for classes if you want to stay in the group. And so if you want to pay for that $20 class, then it's recorded and it's in there and you can watch it. And we did do some really fun things in there on that day for that class, and then you can watch all of the classes. But if you opt out of the series, then you have to be taken out of the page because you didn't pay for the class. So anyway, oh, okay, I need your finger again. Come bring me your finger. See, she's got this mute. There you go.
Did it do it?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So anyway, so if you get into a series class, you don't have to pay for all the classes. You can just take the ones you want. But when you stop paying for classes, you are taken out of the classroom because you have not paid for the next class that's fixing to happen, which will be in there and recorded so you to see it. And it wouldn't be fair to the other people in the room if you didn't pay for that class but got to see it. Okay, so here we've got an African black soap or black African soap, tropical materials class on how to do it, and that will finish up with actually making the soap. This is not one where you pretty much create a recipe as much so as you learn the items that are in the soap. I'll give you a free recipe to utilize, but you can alter it and you'll be taught how to alter it slightly. But if you want to make traditional black soap, you do have to use the traditional items that's used in black soap. And then here, 2019, this is the class that's just almost full. It's 2019 USA Introduction to CBD class, and you can read about that one. It is $100 to take that class. And then we have a soap recipe class coming up, and we have learning how to change a recipe coming up, and how to make tinctures and infusions for soap additives. That's one of the infusions that you'll learn. And how to make CBD soap is coming up. And it is a series. So you got to pay for all the classes to stay in the classes. So, you know, but if you can opt out. Sometimes you can't afford to pay for a class. You thought you could. You just don't. You just get removed from the classroom. And we are so excited. So anyway, do you think our lollipops are done?
Maybe.
Ooh. Are you going to check them? If she's going to check them for us. Well, actually, I've got the gloves. Let me do the checking. Hang on. I'm going to go see if they're done. Ta-da! All right. So this is the same thing. The chocolates has 14. I really do like this. That's pretty nifty. So, I don't know how much the sticks weigh. So, we're going to have to figure that out. So, parchment paper. Turn on the scale. And zero it out, and then, oh, wouldn't you know? Didn't come on at all. There we go. Hang on. So now, I need to put a popsicle stick on there and hit tear, then take that off. What's wrong with this thing? It keeps turning off whenever I hit tear. Maybe I'm hitting the power button and I don't realize it. So we're gonna, huh? Right, so hit tear again. All right. And then put that on there. 22 grams. 22 grams of chocolate. And this one will be a little bit easier to figure out because we have equal amounts. So, and they're all the same size. Uh-oh. Those are not completely ready. I don't know why, but they just were not completely ready. No, that one's not either. Ta-da, that one is. The ones around the edges are ready. But the ones in the middle were still a little bit soft just on the bottom. So when I went to peel them up, which they come out really easy. Watch. See, I'm getting moist chocolate right there. So we'll put these back in the freezer. And there's 6 here. Alright, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What's 11 divided into 1,400? 1,400 divided by 11.
127.27.
How much? 127. So we could call those 120. I like to err on the side of caution. I don't want anybody to ever pay for something and not get, you know, So I'd rather there be more CBD in there than I tell them there is. And of course, eventually we'll have to get these batch tested, and we'll have our recipe. We'll make a batch and send it off for testing, and then I'll know exactly how much is in each one because they'll test it for me, and it'll cost me money. And so I don't want to do it until I'm for sure I've perfected the product that I want to sell, because who cares what's in it if it's not what I want to sell. So anyway, you like the flower design? Look at that one. Isn't that cute? It's like a little bundt cake, but I'm getting better. See, that one there got a little weird on the bottom. The others are much better. See, but I think I got my glove in that one. Then I got the chocolate in the popsicle sticks. So anyway, all right. So we're going to package these all up, and I've got to create labels for them, and see if anybody wants to buy them, and perfect the art even more. We've been letting customers do taste tests, you know. I'm telling you, I feel awesome. We've been peeling the bowl. Let me show you. When you're not working, we've been peeling the bowl. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see if we had any more questions. So I think I touched right there. Or maybe I touched. Oh, there we go. We do have a test to, we do have a class coming up. It's not on the board yet, to actually teach you how to take the raw flower hemp material and turn it directly into your, into a usable product. But I've got to wait until Alabama gets their grow program set up, and they have, a producer's license I can purchase. Technically, it's in a gray area. So what I do is I teach you how to do it with other herbs. And then you know, work with your own agricultural department. The 2018 Farm Bill, it instructed each state to set up its grow program and producers program. And so Alabama is creating theirs. So I can't go get a license to produce yet. If they don't produce one, I'll be able to get my permit directly from the federal government. I know. So if they don't produce one, the only other thing they can do is make laws against it. But I don't know if they'll be able to get away with that now. Too many people are out buying it, enjoying it, and learn. You know, they've been told it's legal. So by our government, by our Alabama attorney. So I feel like, you know, we're done with that phase of our lives. Here in Oklahoma, they are testing hemp to clean the soil. I was fixing to say, I was told that hemp would grow in radiated dirt. Here in Oklahoma, they are testing hemp to clean the soil. That's so cool. So many dishonest people out there, and Kim is the only one I trust. And you know, that's the way it is a lot. I mean, people send me stuff and we test it and it's crap. So I buy from a reputable dealer who I have always got good product from. And so this right here comes from my reputable dealer, and my crystals come from a reputable dealer, and they are third in the nation. And the FDA is currently in their facility at this time working with them on help. They're helping the FDA develop regulations for candy and edible CBD products. So I just feel like I should not purchase from anyone else unless I make it myself, because I've been so burnt. I mean, I bought a honey stick at a CBD store in Gadsden, and it said that it had 12 milligrams of CBD in it, and I could taste it. You could taste it in there, but it only gave me pain relief for 5 milligrams to 6. So, in my opinion, there was not 12 milligrams of CBD in that stick, because it didn't give me pain relief for 12 milligrams worth. And I know how much it takes for me. It takes 25 to 50 milligrams, and I have no idea why, but I have to have a lot for pain relief, where I have customers at 10 milligrams, and they're good from head to toe happy. But for me, I'm a hard case. It takes more for me. And I have never took pain medication. I have never had resistance issues, but I've always been really sensitive to certain medications and things. I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it. But anyway. I know, make it in a bowl you can lick. That's exactly right. We didn't lick this one, but we scraped the tar out of it. we hadn't oh look, this chocolate is soft. Look, this chocolate is soft in this bowl. You better start freaking hardening up. We've been through too much with this chocolate stuff. Anyway, but these do seem to be firm, so anyway, all right. So I've showed you me eyeballs, and we're going to do bath bombs on Friday. So be looking forward to some go live videos on Friday doing some bath bombs, and we're going to be playing with Micah and googly eyes. So if you would like to be a part of that funness, I would love to have you come and be a part of my funness. We are perfecting a bath bomb recipe, and we are perfecting how much color, how much this, how much that to utilize for perfection. To be baking bath bombs just to poke in water and see what happens. and we're not going to be putting CBD in them this time until we're sure that we've nailed down a good, solid, wonderful recipe. And that everything's working accordingly, because CBD is expensive. We made a whole bunch of gummies, and we didn't start putting the expensive in there until we at least had the recipe nailed down pretty good. And the only thing is I'm still working out temperatures with it, but I'm still working. And because of my temperature issues, some of them are thicker than others. So therefore, some of them have got more CBD in them than others. So we decided we just throw 2 skinny ones in there and 2 fat ones in a bag, and ta-da. All right. So, but we're working on it. We're going to nail it down before we sit down to class. And it is a sticky proposal. All right, everybody. I'm really excited to have you come and spend some time with me here. We're just playing, and we're enjoying ourselves, and we're playing and practicing and testing out different things, because we want to teach y'all right. And I love you, and it was good to have a little check-in video and see how everybody's doing and get to talk to you and see if anybody had any issues and help you with them. Let's do one more check on that. Let's see. I need more too. Yes, I need to buy one of those cordless microphones, but I don't know how I think it works Bluetooth with your phone. And yes, I want to get one of those. I either use my phone or I use my laptop with a little camera that's up here on a stick that plugs into my computer when it sits on this thing. And yes, I need one of those desperately. I gotta get it. But I've been trying to spend money on Bridget recently because Bridget's trying to get her baby business going. So I bought her a fancy tripod and a bunch of things for her to use for her baby business. And she is doing a YouTube video tonight. And so tomorrow, I guess maybe, or the next day, it's gonna be live. And I think it's, Hillary, do you remember? I know it's, do you remember, what was Bridget's nickname?
On her thing?
Yes. It's
BB's.
Aunt BB's
Reborn Nursery.
Reborn Nursery. That's it. Aunt, A-U-N-T, BBS, Reborn Nursery. So if you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you subscribe. And she is right now at her home painting a baby. Yes, Aunt BB's. I don't think she puts periods between them. It's just Aunt, A-U-N-T, B-B-S, Reborn Nursery on YouTube. And there's spaces between the words on YouTube. And we'd love it if you went and you subscribed. And also if you watched her video that she's going to post out. It's going to be her first really project video. She's really excited about it. And I'm really excited about it too. I told her, I said, when you get done, I said, Steve don't have to work tomorrow. I said, you can come up the house and we'll work on it together. So we might do that.